I'm Anil Kumar, and in this particular video we will learn how to evaluate product of functions. Now this is a very simple but I think an excellent example to understand the whole concept. If we have a function f of x equals to minus 2 1 minus 1 4 0 3 1 2 2 1 and g of x as 0 3 1 2 2 1 3 0 and 4 4, for how many values of x is product of f and g is defined? That is the first part of the question. Second is calculate all of them. So when do you think is the product of two functions defined? Can you tell me that? Well, the product is defined when they have common domain, right? So f cross g, f times g is defined for common domain, right? So now what do you understand by that? Common domain, here we have set of points, so we'll check the x values. Which x values match? So 0 matches with 0, so we have 1 matching, okay. 1 matches with 1, 2 matches with 2, 3 there is no x value for 3, 4 no value. So there are 3 values for which we have common domain, right? So answer to the first part is for how many values of x? So it is 3 values of x. Product is defined, correct? So these are those 3 values, and let me write these 3 values as x equals to 0, 1 and 2, right? So these are the 3 values of x. Now part 2 is calculate all of them. So basically now we'll calculate what is f times g of 0, what is f times g of 1, and what is f times g of 2. So that is the second part, right? So you can pause the video, calculate, and then check with my solution. Now when we say f times g of 0, it really means that for x equals to 0, check what y values are. So now for x equals to 0, the y values are 3 and 3. Multiply them, simple as that. So just do 3 times 3 and you get 9, do you understand? So f times g of 0 is 9. That really means that for x equals to 0, product of these two functions results into 9. That is what it is. Now let's check with 1. For 1, g of x is 2 and f of x is also 2, right? So we'll have 2 times 2 here. Okay, so 2 times 2, and what do we get? 2 times 2 is 4. So what we get here is for 1, product of these functions is 4. And now let us check with the third value, which is 2. So for 2, in this case we have 1, and here also we have 1. So here we have 1 times 1, which is 1, and we can write f of 2 is 1, right? So that is how you can get product of these two functions, correct? We have another video where we'll talk about same functions, but composition of functions, that is a different story altogether, right? Now whenever you have combination of functions, then the combination can be done only on the same domain, right? That is kind of important to understand. I hope that helps. Now what you can do is you can do the test question on, let us say, let me write this question as kind of similar, and instead of product you can do difference, right? So f minus g of x. Of course that will also be done only on these common values, right? And find what you get, right? For f minus g of x for all these functions where x values are common. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.